Hello, it's Domestral, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and my passion is pickups and SUVs. Today I want to talk to you and ask you a question about the new fine that Ram's going to pay the EPA. This is related to Dieselgate, the cheating emissions. They were doing some kind of sketchy stuff. They were trying to cheat the emission systems to get better fuel economy. So says the EPA. So there's a $700 million fine. Actually, excuse me, goes to $800 million. They were called a bad actor in the U.S. in the lawsuit. Was the Jeffrey Bossert Clark, Assistant Attorney General for the Justice Department's Environmental and Natural Resource Division, says a multinational corporate bad actor seriously violated American emission laws to the detriment of health and welfare of the people of the United States. This is a very serious offense. For those who don't know, and probably know by now, since VW had their Dieselgate, any other future Dieselgates are starting to get a lot of more play in the media and a lot bigger fines. $800 million we're talking about today. And I guess my question for you is, thinking about this and thinking about the new growth towards half-ton pickups, as diesel-powered half-ton pickups, will this be a chilling effect? You know, if you're an automaker like Ram, and you're trying to, get more market share, and you're trying to improve your product and get that 29 mile per gallon EPA rating, and you got the 30 mile per gallon EPA rating in the Grand Cherokee, you're trying to really get those numbers. Will this paying these fines have a chilling effect on future diesel development and future products going out? Will you still make diesel engines and offer them if you're going to pay $800 million? In this case, it's a $305 million U.S. fine and more than $200 million for recall repairs, and a $280 million portion of the lawsuit will go to customer settlement. That's right. They got to pay the customers $2,800 to bring their trucks in to have the software updated. Yeah. You get a check in the mail for $2,800 to go to the dealership and get your software updated. It's a hell of a deal. I think it's great. But think about that. That $2,800, that's actually the increase of the diesel engine on top of the 5.7 liter Hemi. So remember when those trucks were sold in 2014 and 2016, is that it was it was a smaller V6. You went to the Hemi, and then you went to the EcoDiesel. So they're getting that money back. They're going to update the software. And I'm curious, and I haven't read this in any of the stories I'm looking at this morning, I'm curious about the fuel economy then, right? If they do the increase in software and they change the emission software, will they still get the 29 mile per gallon fuel economy? That was in the HFE, high efficiency vehicle, HEF, whatever they call it. And then there was the 28 mile per gallon, which was in the two-wheel drive. I believe the four-wheel drive was 25 mile per gallon. You double check me. I could be wrong on that. But anyways, that's not the point of this. The point of this question of the day is very simply, do you think that major fines like this from the EPA will have a chilling effect on automakers and will cause them not to offer any more half-ton pickups in diesel? GM's supposed to come out with it, and with the Chevy Silverado and the GMC Sierra supposed to have a small diesel. Ford has their in the market out there right now, and Ford's gets, let me look that up. I think it only gets 25 miles per gallon. There is a video on this channel where I did a review on it. I will put that above if you want to check that out, and we will get the answer here in a second. Yeah, in the 2018 Ford F-150 Lariat 3.0 liter V6 diesel and a four-wheel drive Super Crew long box, it's 16 city, 22 highway. And if you think about the Ram, that was 25, 28 in that similar configuration. So will that fuel economy come down? And then does it make sense, right? So if you're going to decrease the fuel economy, which is the benefit of a half-ton diesel, doesn't make sense anymore if you're going to make that, and you have to pay these fines, you're going to decrease the fuel economy, and you have to still charge the surcharge of $2,800 or more for customers who want that diesel option. So there you go. In my view, I think it's going to. I think it's not just a detriment to the FCA and Fiat Chrysler who's got to pay this fine. I think it's a detriment for everybody. I think Chevy and GMC are looking at this. I would not be surprised if they do an about face. I would not be surprised if Ford has done an about face. We were talking about this the other day. I was at an event with different journalists, And we're not seeing a whole lot of the 3.0 liter Ford diesel selling. We see a lot of them on sales lots. So I think this whole thing is becoming a chilling effect. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see if we're going to start changing stuff. So like VW, it killed all their diesels in the United States. So anyways, I'm rambling on. I've got some criticism over that, some hate mail. I will stop. I'm going to hit stop in this video. Let me know below. Sound off. Tell me what you think. Email me at tim@pickuptrucktalk.com. Sorry, too much coffee this morning. Social media, it's Pickup Truck Talk on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Again, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you down the road.